Ever noticed how some truck commercials try way too hard? All that best-in-class towing and military-grade aluminum talk. But when was the last time you actually saw one of these supposed champions on the road? Today we're exposing the pickup trucks that marketing departments don't want you to know about. The models collecting dust on dealer lots. I've analyzed Consumer Reports data and sales figures to identify the 5 trucks Americans are actively avoiding in 2025. Let's get started. Truck number 5, Ford F-150 Hybrid PowerBoost. Starting our countdown at number 5 is a truck that proves not all electrification efforts are created equal. The Ford F-150 Hybrid, also known as the PowerBoost. This isn't about the F-150 lineup as a whole, which continues to dominate sales charts. It's specifically about the hybrid variant that Ford introduced with much fanfare. On paper, it sounds incredible. A twin-turbocharged 3.5-liter V6 paired with an electric motor delivering 430 horsepower, 570 pound-feet of torque, and significantly better fuel economy than the traditional models. The most common complaints include unexpected power loss when accelerating, infotainment systems that randomly reboot while driving, and electrical gremlins that drain batteries overnight. Perhaps most concerning are reports of the hybrid system simply shutting down without warning, requiring a complete restart of the vehicle. While Ford doesn't break out specific PowerBoost sales figures, dealer inventory reports tell the story. These models sit on lots significantly longer than their conventional counterparts. The combination of a higher price tag and questionable reliability has made the F-150 Hybrid a truck that many potential buyers research but ultimately avoid. Truck number 4, Chevrolet Silverado 1500 with 5.3-liter V8. At number 4, we have another case of a specific powertrain variant tarnishing an otherwise popular nameplate, the Chevrolet Silverado 1500, equipped with the 5.3-liter V8 engine. The Silverado itself remains one of America's best-selling vehicles, but a deeper dive into the sales data reveals an interesting trend. Configurations with the 5.3-liter V8 are increasingly passed over in favor of the 2.7-liter turbo, 3.0-liter diesel, or 6.2-liter V8 options. Why? Consumer Reports has consistently flagged this specific engine for reliability concerns. Owners report ongoing problems with engine lifters and excessive oil consumption, issues often linked to GM's dynamic fuel management system. Manufacturing defects leading to oversized lifter boards have left many owners facing costly repairs, with some reporting complete engine failures before hitting 100,000 miles. What makes this particularly noteworthy is that the 5.3-liter V8 was historically one of GM's most reliable power plants. Its inclusion on this list represents a fall from grace that's shaken confidence among even longtime Chevrolet loyalists. Dealership data shows that Silverados with the 5.3-liter now take approximately 15% longer to sell than identical trucks with different engine options, with many dealers offering steeper discounts to move these specific configurations. For buyers dead set on a Silverado, the 2.7-liter turbo has proven surprisingly capable and more reliable, while the 3.0-liter diesel offers excellent fuel economy with fewer reported issues. The 6.2-liter V8, while thirstier, has also demonstrated better long-term durability than its smaller 5.3-liter sibling. Truck number 3, Ford Ranger. Taking the 3rd spot in our countdown is the Ford Ranger, a mid-sized truck that should be a home run, but instead has become one of the slowest-selling vehicles in America. After returning to the U.S. market in 2019, following an 8-year hiatus, the Ranger seemed positioned for success in the popular midsize segment. Instead, it struggled to gain traction, with sales numbers that pale in comparison to rivals like the Toyota Tacoma and even the Chevrolet Colorado. The sales figures tell a sobering story. In 2023, Ranger sales plummeted by a staggering 43.3%, while early 2024 data identified it as the #1 slowest-selling vehicle across all categories, not just trucks. According to Automotive Retail Analytics, the average Ranger sat on dealer lots for an astonishing 422 days before selling, with thousands of units remaining unsold nationwide. Reliability ratings for the Ranger have been mixed, with concerns about transmission programming, electrical systems, and in-car electronics. The truck also suffers from heritage issues. The Ford Explorer Sport Track, built on a related platform, had abysmal reliability ratings that still linger in consumer consciousness. Ford's recent approach to the midsize truck market appears confused. Caught between the full-size F-150 and the compact Maverick, the Ranger lacks a clear identity. This positioning problem, combined with quality concerns, has made it a truck that consumers research but ultimately pass over when making a purchase decision. Truck number 2. Jeep Gladiator. Coming in at number 2 is a truck that proves heritage and off-road capability aren't enough to overcome fundamental flaws: the Jeep Gladiator. When Jeep finally released a pickup truck in 2019, anticipation was high. The Gladiator combined the Wrangler's iconic design and off-road prowess with the utility of a truck bed, a combination that seemed destined for success. Initial sales were promising, with approximately 77,000 units sold in 2021. Fast forward to 2024, and the picture looks dramatically different. Recent sales reports show a brutal 41% drop compared to the previous year, with quarterly figures down 35% and a year-to-date decrease of 21%. Dealers report Gladiators lingering on lots far longer than other Jeep models, often requiring significant incentives to move. What's behind this collapse in consumer interest? Perhaps most notorious is the Gladiator's susceptibility to the death wobble, a violent front end shaking at highway speeds that has frightened many owners. Add to this water leaks in the removable roof, clutch defects in manual transmission models that can lead to overheating, and frequent electronic malfunctions, and you have a recipe for disappointed owners. Consumer Reports describes the Gladiator as having clumsy handling and excessive wind noise, further contributing to its low overall rating. When combined with a price point that often exceeds $50,000 for well-equipped models, these issues have increasingly pushed buyers toward more reliable and refined alternatives. The Gladiator's declining sales indicate that while many consumers are initially attracted to its unique styling and capability, the ownership experience isn't compelling enough to sustain interest or generate positive word of mouth. It's a truck that many people admire from afar, but ultimately choose not to park in their driveways. Truck number 1. Nissan Titan. Taking the undisputed top spot on our list of trucks nobody buys is the Nissan Titan, a full-size pickup so thoroughly rejected by the market that the manufacturer has announced its discontinuation after the 2024 model year. The numbers tell a devastating story. Titan sales plummeted from 52,000 units in 2017 to a mere 15,000 in 2022, during a period when the overall truck market was booming. In 2023, for every single Titan sold, Ford moved approximately 47 F-Series trucks. The first quarter of 2024 saw just 1,418 Titans sold nationwide, with year-to-date figures showing a further dramatic decline of nearly 30%. Consumer Reports' assessment of the Titan paints an equally bleak picture. For the 2016 to 2019 models, reliability was consistently rated as worse than average, with owners frequently reporting drivetrain and build quality issues. The 7-speed transmission became notorious for hard shifting and sudden jerking problems that Nissan never fully addressed through recalls. The optional Cummins diesel engine in the Titan XD, once a selling point, suffered from fuel pump and turbocharger failures that destroyed consumer confidence. More recently, Consumer Reports has been unable to provide updated reliability assessments simply because not enough people own Titans to generate statistically significant data, a situation they describe by noting that no one buys the truck. Beyond reliability issues, the Titan failed to carve out a distinct identity in the highly competitive full-size truck market. It wasn't the most capable, the most efficient, the most luxurious, or the most affordable option in any configuration. Instead, it existed as a perpetual also-ran, lacking compelling reasons for consumers to choose it over established competitors. Nissan's decision to discontinue the Titan after 2024 represents the final chapter in a truck that never connected with American buyers. For those few consumers who might still be tempted by deep discounts on remaining inventory, Consumer Reports data suggests looking elsewhere would be the wiser choice.